Hi, everyone, and welcome to your Angel Energy Pick-a-Card. It was very interesting today. As I was starting to make the piles, I didn't have a topic in mind or a question to ask about. And it just so happened I picked up one of the decks, and when I flipped it over, I saw this card, Expect Miracles, and as I saw it, it just kept repeating in my head. So I took that as a sign that the angel energy messages for you today are going to be about expecting miracles. So, as I normally do, 3 piles. Pile 1 will be the Angel Aura Rose Quartz. Pile 2 is the Angelite crystal, and pile 3, I have absolutely no idea what crystal this is, but I bought it because it was really pretty and it kind of reminds me of angels and unicorns, actually. So we have pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, and the topic is expect miracles. So I'll see you in your pile. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1 or this Angel Aura Rose Quartz. This is going to be your pick a card message about expecting miracles, okay? The energy that's going to be surrounding it. Let's get right into it. I'm going to have live tarot and additional oracle messages at the end, but this is going to be your overall energy, where you can maybe expect the miracle to happen in what area of your life. So it's the first house, which is all about you, okay? So this is something that's going to be, I'm going to say, very personal to you. But let's look at the rest of the cards here and see what we have. So 6 of Earth or 6 of Pentacles, move your body. This is the 4 of Pentacles. And well, this is an oracle card, but I'm going to say it just kind of reminds me of the star, right? And its vulnerability and freedom. Oh, okay. So first off, I mean, we have Pentacle and Pentacle, so let's go straight to it. If this is about you and expect a miracle, then I feel very confident. I'm just going to move this forward and saying, I believe pile 1, this has something to do with abundance and actually money itself, okay? So with the 6 of Pentacles, it says here, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities. Okay, so it could be that because that would bring you more money, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So all of that would have to do with putting more money in your pocket, okay? And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is managing your resources wisely, which would put more money in your pocket, extremes in how you give or receive money, time or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, and being charitable. Okay, I really feel pile 1 that the expected miracle may be that there is going to be some unexpected money coming into you directly. I want to say this is going to be, it's unexpected, right? Which means it's not going to be, like, I don't feel like it's a sale of a home. Maybe it would be for some of you because that's money directly into your pocket. But because it's the first house and it's all about, you know, me, myself and I, or in this case, you, I want to say this is something that's going to directly benefit you personally. So I almost feel like it's going to be an influx of something coming in that is going to benefit you personally in a big way, and however that resonates in your life. All right, now, that's very interesting. I like it. It could even be a new job. Like I said, it would be anything that would have to do with bringing cash or money into you personally. Could even be what just popped in was maybe it is you're going to sell something. Maybe you have a collection, or maybe you Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, you have some sort of collection, and maybe you're going to sell a piece of it or sell the entire thing, and it's going to bring money directly into you that is over and above what normally is coming in for you. That may resonate with some people. But here, when it says vulnerability and freedom, the part that I'm really seeing is the freedom. This is going to maybe give you the freedom to travel, or the freedom to be able to take an unpaid vacation because you're going to have the money to support yourself, or the freedom to move even. Oh, I like the way that just popped in. All right. And the other part, I said it kind of reminded me as the star, which I don't know. I just, I think of like blessings, your wishes have been, blessings coming in, or your wishes have been answered, or what you've wished for is going to happen. So it's pretty straightforward here. Like I said, that card came out, or I flipped the deck over, and it just, was like, look at me for expect miracles. So I think this is definitely an unexpected miracle that's coming in for you, pile one. And I like it. And as far as the move the body here, again, I can't go with directly what's being said on the card. I want to go with the picture here, which reminds me of this one, right? Just that freedom to go, to move, to do whatever it is that you want to do freely without constraints. And I think that's what this money is going to allow for you. Or like I said in the beginning, whether it's you're doing better at saving, or, you've gain some interest on some savings that you had that you weren't expecting, or you have a new job that's going to bring more money into your pocket. Whatever it may be, it's positive. Okay, so it's a miracle that I would like to have, I'll tell you that. So let's get some tarot and see if we can get any more information or clarification for the cards here on the table, or any additional miracle advice or miracle information. Okay, we're going to do 3 cards. So, or maybe we'll do 4 because we have 4 cards here. So 5 of Pentacles. I like that. Strength. Queen of Pentacles. You guys, there's a lot of pentacles in this pick a card pile. And 2 of Swords. Okay. All right. Do you know what I love about this? This unexpected miracle or gift that's coming in is going to leave, it's going to take you out of this feeling of lack, okay? And this, it says isolation, but I really feel it's that feeling of lack, like you've been held back or haven't been able to do something, and maybe it's because of finances. And what I want to say here with the 2 of Swords, it's choices. You have 2 different paths, we'll say, or 2 different roads you can go down. But for me, it's going to be a card of choice, that there's a decision that's going to have to be made. And maybe that is, what am I going to do with this windfall? What am I going to do with this unexpected abundance that's coming in, this miracle for me? And with the Strength card, I don't know. I want to say it kind of feels like travel for whatever reason, and just the fact that she's sitting there with the lion. So it's going to be, I feel like you're going to do something brave. I mean, she's opening the lion's mouth, right? You are going to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you normally wouldn't do or wouldn't feel comfortable doing. But because you have this opportunity now, you're going to, get the courage to do it. All right. And with Queen of Pentacles, it's just, I love here. I am actually going with what the card says on this one, because it is abundance. It's comfort. It's being financially stable. I feel like this is going to finally happen for you. So there are those messages. Let's get the last two oracles here, which are actually angel cards with messages on them. Look, pile one, I'm loving this for you. I wish I had chose a pile before I started doing the reading, because I would have wished it was this one. Absolutely. So let's see here. Let's get one card out of this pile. I just love being able to say, no more Five of Pentacles for you. Discernment. Discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. Your angel guidance is to look at the people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you to discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you. You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. And okay, so a few things coming in about that. Maybe that's what you're going to do. Maybe you're going to go off on a humanitarian mission effort, okay? That could be for some of you. This is, like I said, you can take an unpaid leave of work now to maybe go and do something that you haven't been able to do because of finances before. And you're going to do that now. For others, I want to say that this is, finally stepping out and doing something that that's outside of your comfort zone or outside of the box for you. And there's decisions to be made here, like which path, which choice do you want to make? Where do you want to go? And trusting your gut to help you in making that decision so that it's not mind over gut or heart, but they're working together to make the best decision for you in spending or using this newfound windfall. Maybe you should get a scratch ticket. Okay, let's get one last. These ones are hard to shuffle because they're such a funny shape, but I love the heart-shaped ones. So let's get one more card here. Affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life, including this one that's about to happen. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. A lovely affirmation for you, pile one. So that is it. That is what is happening for you as far as unexpected miracles here from the angels, from God's Source Universe. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like. It helps to get my videos out there. If you enjoy energy readings, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to share this with someone, it could be an unexpected miracle that's going to be coming into them as well. So please do so, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 2 and this Angelite crystal. This is going to be your angel energy pick-a-card reading. Like I mentioned in the intro, I didn't have a topic when I was creating the piles, and this one card was just popping out to me, expect miracles. So that's what we're going with. We have overall energy, what area of your life maybe to expect the miracle in. And we're going to do live tarot and oracle cards at the end. So what area? Uranus, which would be Aquarius, which would be the 11th house. So everything to do with friends, social circles, support systems, humanitarianism, anything to do with technology, any like sporting groups, stuff like that that you may be involved in, okay? Volunteer programs, whatever it may be. But let's look at the rest of the cards. We have the Star. We have Peace and Harmony. We have the Four of Swords and Spiritual Growth. Oh. Now that I'm seeing these, we also have here radically change, because Uranus loves change, right? Anything to do with what I just spoke about, but they love change. They love to make, or the planet, we'll say the energy of the planet, loves to make things better, you know, to improve upon things, not just change for the sake of it, but if it's going to somehow improve upon whatever it is that's going through the change. And when I look at this, I really feel that it's with you. This here, the Star card, it says pile 2. It's Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Peace and harmony. So thank you, Archangel Raguel, for surrounding my life in harmonious light. Spiritual growth. And with the Four of Swords, we know that's taking a break, right? It's kind of just telling you to slow down. And this card says, insights that come from meditation, the need to take a rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, get more sleep. I feel that the unexpected miracle that's going to come in for you, pile 2, has to do with you and bringing in more, I want to say, balance with this card here. Now, what I mean by that is maybe up until this point, pile 2, everything has been a little chaotic. Everything has been a little hectic in your life. And maybe even it's had to do with friend groups or social circles or whatever it is. And possibly the work that you do within those groups. Okay, this is all coming together. We're going with both here. It's radical change, yes. But I'm kind of feeling what the message that they're trying to tell you here is you're on the right path. And right now, it feels like there's something that you're coming up against within these groups, whatever it is. Like I said, it could be a sporting team you're on. It could be a friendship group, a social circle. It could be, I don't know, maybe you're an IT person and at a company. I'm really not sure because it will be different for everyone. Or if you're a support system somehow, even if it's in a job, whatever it is, I feel like there has been a bit of chaos and maybe you've been working on a big project. But I want to say the unexpected miracle that's coming in is the roadblocks that have been holding you back up until this point are going to be removed. You're finally going to have a moment's peace, okay? Peace and harmony, but a moment for rest. You're going to be able to finally get past what has been holding back. And for whatever reason, I just keep feeling now like I want to say project, whatever project this is, the roadblocks are being removed. And it's all going to just come together and flow. And see how with the Star card, you know, we have the water balanced, flowing out of the cups and nourishing the soil. I feel like somehow that is going to happen for you. It's going to be removed. Oh, and you know what I just saw here? Look at how she's sitting here, right, in her tank top and yoga pants. However, to the side is a suit of armor. It's like there's not going to be any more battle surrounding this situation. The miracle that's coming in, or the unexpected miracle, as I've been calling it, is going to be these roadblocks being removed for you. So that's the main part of the message. Let's see if the tarot can bring anything else in here. So whatever it is that you're working on, and for the majority of you, it could be around all of that 11th house, Uranus, Aquarius. For some of you, this could be a project that you're working on at home, okay? For the odd few, I'm going to pull out 4 tarot here. We have 10 of Wands. Yes, laying down the wands, the burden, the fighting, the combat, the conflict is going to end. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, I like it. Let me get the other ones out here. And I didn't touch on the spiritual growth, but I just saw the Angel of Enlightenment here with the Tower. So I'm going to just speak to that as well. And Temperance. Okay. So they're removing those roadblocks. So all of this battle, like I said, it's like she's been able to take her armor off. It's laying down the wands. It's like you've been fighting, you finally can lay it down and just watch all the hard work. And that's why I think project all of a sudden was coming out to me. You're able to just watch it grow and succeed. Okay, because the 7 Pentacles is on the way to the 10. So this is planting the seeds, nurturing, watching them grow. I feel the seeds were planted, but because of all the chaos and roadblocks that were setting up in front of you, you weren't able to just nurture and watch it grow to its fruition, to everything it could be. But you're going to be able to do that now. This Tower moment, it's over, okay? Or it could even be there's a Tower moment, especially with Uranus here too, and we have the Tower, which is Mars energy, right? So maybe that's what's causing these roadblocks, I want to say, to just be blown out of the way, right? To be scattered into a million little pieces and brushed aside. And the spiritual growth, maybe for some of you, what I'm seeing here is that it's going to show you that believing in miracles, or believing that miracles can actually happen, it's going to move your life in a different direction for very few people, I'm sure. It seems like it's kind of a very specific message given the situation that you're in, okay? Because it would be like a miracle would need to happen in order for all of this to finally be being able to just flow, okay, and grow. And Temperance, I mean, you know what? Look, again, we have the word peace coming out. We had it back here too with Archangel Raguel, okay? So again, it's just bringing that balance. It's just bringing the peace, the harmony, the serenity in. And with Temperance, again, we know it is all about the balance, everything flowing smoothly. All right. She's able to stand with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground and be balanced. And what else do I want to say about Temperance? Yeah, it's just it's aligning and finding peace. Okay, so that is the unexpected miracle coming in for you. We have a couple of angel cards here. Let me get the messages off of them. And that will be your reading pile too. I like this. Wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Exactly what we're talking about, right? whatever this project or whatever it is that you're working on, it's huge. And, you know, to be able to look at it big picture with all of this drama of the wands and the tower behind you, unbelievable. Okay. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. I love that message. Okay, let's get one last angel message card here too. These ones are a little more difficult to shuffle because they're hearts, but they're so nice, and I love the messages in them. Okay. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bounds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. We can take this message as it is, or what I'm really pulling out of this is just trust that your angels, all of your angel guides, spirit guides, God, source, universe are working behind the scenes to remove these roadblocks for you. Okay, so that is your unexpected miracle pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like, a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you like energy readings. And if you know someone who may need to hear this because they're going through a tough situation now with some sort of project that they're working on, then please share this with them, as it may give them just a little boost of positivity and insight to what's going on behind the scenes. Thank you so much, Pile 2. I'll see you next time. Hi to those of you who chose pile 3 in this beautiful but unknown crystal, okay? We are going to get right into your angel energy reading. This is, like I said in the intro, the card came out and it was expect miracles. So what miracles can you expect coming up in your life? We're going to do live tarot at the end, as well as a couple of other angel message oracles. But we're going to do overall energy to kind of get a feel for where possibly this miracle may be coming in, okay? So for you, pile 3, the sun, which is the ruler of Leo and the 5th house. So this is going to be something relating to like your creativity, your hobbies, possibly even your children, because that is the 5th house, your pets, anything to do with romance, dating, love affairs. It could have to do with sports or entertainment, like I said, going out and having fun. But let's look at the rest of the cards to see if we can kind of narrow it down a bit more. And this is just kind of a fun reading because, like I said, I went into creating the piles, just, you know, going in and as we do, randomly letting the cards come out. And for whatever reason, that one angel card just pop, you know, it was on the bottom of a pile and just stuck out to me. So that's what I'm using as the topic for this energy reading. Okay, so we have spiritual abundance, we have cut the cords, we have justice, and we have ego. I want to read the cards here. So ego. We have Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. 15 is the devil. Isn't that so funny? Okay, so we have the devil kind of here in the black and the dark, right? But I love that there's an angel overlooking even the devil. And then we have this beautiful lady in white, right? The white like an angel, okay? So it's like we have the devil and angel, the good and the bad right here together, or the ego and the spiritual, you know, leading a balanced heart and mind, or heart and ego working together. And justice is just finding the balance in that. But what I want to say here, I feel like this may be self-express and embody truth. And I think that the unexpected miracle that they're bringing into you, pile 3, is about you. And what I think it is about you is there's something that's been going on with you in your life where you've been living up in your ego. You have been maybe living more of a shadow-led life or being attracted to the shadow parts. And I feel as though there hasn't been a lot of balance. It's been kind of one-sided. You certainly are not living your light, okay? And that doesn't mean you have to be living a religious or spiritual life either. It could just be living in your light, okay? Because when we talk about ego and when we talk about the devil card, we know that it's kind of being held by constraints, maybe being held by addiction or things that are not necessarily good for you. And it's almost self-inflicted because we know, just give me one moment. Hi, sorry for the interruption. I kind of lost my train of thought there, so let me just get back into this. I think I was talking about, the devil card, right? Like kind of, it's like your own personal prison. You're holding yourself in with these, I don't know what I want to say, attachments or dependent, like you could be dependent on something or someone. All right. And it feels like it's because you're running off of ego and your ego thinks that you need these things, that it, it's running your life and making you feel as though you can't pull yourself out of it. But I feel like this little white angel here is saying, yes, you can. You absolutely have freedom of choice to pull yourself out of whatever attachment, dependency, addiction, whatever it is that is feeding you and your ego in some way. And the miracle that's going to come in, I feel, is this right here, cutting the cords. They're going to come in and, I don't know, put something in your path, put someone in your path that's going to help you see clearly, okay? I just want to keep going here to the white angel, to see clearly that you can remove yourself and get yourself out of this situation and find the balance. And what I want to do is read this card, which is be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. And with that, I want to say, you know better. We always do, okay? You don't believe that these things are serving anything other than your ego and what you want right in the moment. Okay? You will win if your position is one of integrity. I love that. That is your message, right? What they're trying to say is the cords need to be cut, and somehow, some way, they are going to, by way of miracle, okay? We don't know what that is. And like I said, whether it's put someone in your path, something in your path, you hear something, I don't know what it's going to be, that's almost going to like snap you out of it, okay? And help you to see things from a different perspective. I think it's going to be this angel that's surrounding you right now that has never left you. Is going to put you into a position, good or bad, that's going to change this around for you. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Let's look at the tarot and see if they can give us further clarification, confirmation, additional advice. I love this. Okay, so out came 2. I want to take 4. We have 6 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. Okay. 3 of Cups, and I'm just going to take that one. That doesn't happen very often that I just take the next card, but here we go. You are going to have someone come in Like I said, that angel who's going to help you make a decision, because it's a decision, to see things more clearly. When you're in that state of ego and addiction or dependency or attachment, you're not seeing clearly. You need to take on, right, this raven, this bird's eye view, seeing it big picture, seeing it long term. What are the long term effects of this? Like I said, they're going to do something that's going to snap you around. And to be able to see, like with the high priestess, being able to see behind, using your intuition, being able to connect maybe to your higher self, if spirituality, or to God, source, universe, the Holy Spirit, whatever it may be, and really accessing your inner wisdom to make the right choice for yourself. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel what this is saying, not the usual, but what I want to say, it's like you're finally going to feel that you have enough. Oh, that you have enough to share with others. That is what the Six of Pentacles is in some cases. And in the context of this, it's that you finally have enough to give without all of that other stuff attached to it. I love that message. There's going to be celebration. Feel like you're going to be able to come back out and connect with your people, okay? Because usually when you're in this state, that devil energy, right, it kind of reminds me a little bit of 12th house too, where maybe you pull away because you know better, and you know people aren't agreeing with you, and you know people are seeing this, and maybe even in some cases saying, what are you doing? What are you up to here? Like, this doesn't make any sense. So what I think this Sun card actually ends up being for overall energy is you're finally going to be shining a light on that devil energy and how to get out of it, to finally stand free and out of it, to finally bring the love, the fun, the creativity back into your life. Maybe for some of you watching this, this could have to do with a child. Maybe it's your child who's going through this. Or maybe it is a romantic partner that's going through this, in some cases for very few of you. But that is the main message. There is going to be celebration and, I want to say, self-fulfillment at the end. You're finally going to be able to see clearly, with King of Swords and the High Priestess, seeing clearly. You couldn't see any clearer. Those are the two best cards to see clearly. And if it's you going through this, I wish you all the best. Just know that there's sun on the other side, there's celebration, and there's self-fulfillment. Let's get two other angel messages to go along with this. Self-worth, okay, right here with the Six of Pentacles. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. You're going to be standing in your power, right? I love it. Okay. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. I feel that is the message already, that that's what they're going to be doing. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I feel like this is like a divine intervention here, okay? This is a divine intervention. The sun, the light, it's on you. It's like the spotlight's on you, and the miracle that's going to happen is pulling yourself out of that energy. Whoops, okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Actually, I'm going to just go with it. Normally I get it set up and I flip, but for whatever reason I was turning this over and started doing this. Healing is the card on the back. We're taking it. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions. Exactly. Which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help you dissolve your fears. Because when you're in this energy, it is fearful because you're fearful of what will I be without these dependencies, addictions, attachments, right? Trust in the power of love to guide you and your life will magically transform. A miracle will happen. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. You've come to this reading, you've chosen this pile for a reason. So those are your messages, pile 3. I hope that you enjoyed them. If you did, please give me a like. It helps with getting my videos out. And if you know someone going through this, if it isn't you personally or a child or a loved, I don't want to say a lover, but, your significant other that maybe you're having a romantic relationship with, then pass it on to someone that you may know that falls out of those categories. It doesn't matter. This is a positive message for them to know that the angels are here to help bring a miracle into their life to pull them out of this some way, somehow. And if you like these type of readings, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Pile 3.